Vine stream had just crashed. This game has been crashing a lot lately. I think I get about maybe 4 to 5 crashes a day, sometimes 6. It really just depends. And I really just think that that is a huge issue they definitely need to fix in this game. As I said, it's not like Blizzard doesn't have the funds to do it. A lot of their games sell pretty well from what I've seen. So, just something to think about. But, yeah. We're going to definitely get started with what we started. And we're going to keep pushing through. For everybody who's viewing my last live stream, please join up. Yes. Thank you, Saleswater, for being here. I do apologize once again for the crash. That is really not my fault. It's just been crash after crash after crash. Yeah, my game crashed. Definitely did crash. But what was I ranting on about? Right, how expensive it is to reallocate. So if you're gonna stick with a build towards endgame, you really need to stick with it. Because if you're not sticking with it, you're gonna be paying a great deal of money just to try to get your build back on par. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it unless, like, you know for sure that it's a build that you don't like. With that being said, I will be right back. So stay tuned on the stream. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave. Just chill out for a sec. I ain't gonna be long. Oh, also I'm back on social, so my wife will be here talking to y'all as well if you guys want to speak to her or whatever. So yeah.
I was gonna say I wish I could share screens, but what is this? First cosmetics. I think anyone else could really see my horse with me. Oh wow, yeah. I heard starting at around level 80, that's when the grind becomes real. That's when you're really at the halfway point. Because it takes so long to level up in this game. I don't even know how most people got to 100 so quickly. And then multiple characters at 100 at that. Like, what were you doing?
And the thing is, like, there are YouTubers who have been exposing the fastest way to get your grind up. But if you want to be honest, I'm not looking forward to getting to 100 if I'm not gonna be able to play my character in the new DLC. You know, so it just really comes down to what your preference is and what you're gonna do. And I just kind of think it's a waste of time if I was to work this account any further. So with what I have, I'm gonna just work with what I got, and that's gonna be the end of that. You know. Another thing about this game, working on diversity. One thing I've come to learn is definitely from working on diversity is a lot of the quests and stuff pretty much the same, along with a lot of meta builds. So, oh yeah, go ahead, babe. You got anything to say about that?
No. I'm just you're preaching to the choir, so you know, doing my amens and hallelujahs.
Yeah, like it's like we understand this is a grindy kind of game. We know that. We know it's definitely like just one of those games you're gonna have to really put in that work. Like, and we completely get that, you know. But as grown ass adults, we don't exactly have that kind of time. You know, I'm just being, we just don't have that kind of time. You know, there are responsibilities and things we have to handle. So playing games like this, maybe as a kid, this would have been awesome.
Dude, if we were on winter break, summer break, woo!
This would be awesome.
It would have flew by, yeah.
As an adult, you see, that's where everything changes. You know, you got things you got to make like 1.1 mil. Sorry, babe, go ahead.
I remember when I played Skyrim, around the time it first came out, I was on winter break from school. That was the best week ever.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, I mean, it was dope. It's dope. Like I said, like, it just comes down to how much time you have, and then look how much. Just look at my screen real quick. You got 1.5 mil just to re-roll a stat on my ring. I got 19.5% damage over time. I don't even use poison traps. This wouldn't help me, you know. And then I keep re-rolling. Look, lucky hit chant. Like, no, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. It's just too crazy. Too crazy. That's why I would definitely and this is why I'm gonna be returning to Elden Ring. If this new Diablo season 1 doesn't fix basically the things the community has been complaining about, and it doesn't have to be all in one go, man. Because we're not asking for a fix right away, but we're like, if they're not actually focusing on trying to fix what's wrong, yeah, I'm done. Because I've already dealt with some neglectful devs before with Division 2. I'll say it again. I really have dealt with some terrible, neglectful devs in Division 1. I mean, and 2. Division 1 was way better in 2, by the way. But yes, and I'm not doing it again because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, bro. Like, it's just too much to deal with for the time period that we're dealing with it. You know, I just believe that I just really believe that we should definitely be doing better in paying attention to our community and the things that are wrong with the game that the devs should be doing. Because that will improve not just the quality of life of the game that just came out, but it'll keep people coming back to the game, you know. And that's why I can honestly say and see once again. I'm gonna bring up Elden Ring. This is why people stay on Elden Ring. They could have done everything they wanted and they still play. Why? Because build diversity is great. You can make anything work if you know how to make a build and how to revolve your stats around it. And you can literally do any kind of run that you want because everything is practically viable. Versus this game, in order to make your build viable, you have to jump through 1,055 hoops just to make your build to start working. And then if you've made a mistake, you literally have to pay for it. I mean, I'm not joking. You literally have to pay for it. So it's like, it's crazy. So that's what I'm saying. Just some of the things I don't like about the game. I'll tell you what I do love about the game. I enjoy how when you do put a good build together and it does work out in your favor, you are just wrecking the entire mobs of enemies. I love that. By the way, I'm about to start a nightmare dungeon, by the way, babe, as I talk about this. Okay?
Yeah, I was waiting on you.
Yeah, sorry you guys about the wait. And it's like another thing I like about it too is that it brings me back to the Cabal days where I used to play Cabal and it was a lot like this game, very old school game. You guys can look it up. It's Cabal. I will put the name in the chat. And you can do Cabal Blader gameplay, which is also in the chat if you guys want to check that out. Not Bladed, it'll be Blader. My autocorrect is dumb. But once you guys do that, you'll understand why I like this game. It's also a third person overhead view kind of game. I'm in the dungeon, by the way, babe, when you're ready. I'm gonna pop an elixir.
Yeah, I'm heading there.
No biggie. You know, and look at this. Like, I had to take those rings off, and I lost my critical strike damage, which is like insanely good. But I do have like my imbuement and everything else that I'm trying to use. So we'll see how it goes.
Another thing I can say that's probably kind of nitpicky to some people is the dungeon thing. You teleport to a dungeon, you're outside, facing the other way, so you already think you're inside. And if they're gonna teleport you outside the dungeon, just have us at least face it so we know that we have to go in.
That is true. I couldn't have said that any better, honestly. It just really comes down to just like it's little things, man. Because the game is great. It's just little things, man. And everybody's slowly but surely branching off because of this new character restart thing. If you want me to be honest, it'd be pretty cool if we could start a new DLC as a level 100. But then, like, it would blast with content and everybody would kill the game super quick. And then there'd be no point in even having a Season 1 because the longevity of the game just would not last long. And that's where the issue comes down. So what do? They make the enemy scale with you because it's not a relatively massive game. And they make it to where you have to constantly keep grinding. Then with constant world events, constant hordes, everywhere you go, when you go to explore, you take up that time. And then that's not mentioning that the grind is insane insane. You know?
I died.
You died?
Yeah, there was like 6 of those guys that blew up on me.
Alright, I'm coming. Where'd you go?
The right way.
I'll be able to pick you up in a moment. But like I said, what I really do enjoy about this game is just making builds. But I won't lie, like making builds in this game is super complex.
That shaman back there.
Super complex. Yeah, I see
Shaking
him.
his maracas.
He's annoying. Alright, I'm picking you up now.
Thank you.
No problem. I already fully emptied my inventory, so we should be pretty set. But I do wish they slowed down a little bit on the hordes and a little bit of the open world, and just a little bit. Like they don't have to take them out completely, but just definitely like just get rid of some of them, man. We don't need that many enemies swarming us just to get a Lilith statue or just to get to an area. You know, that's like ridiculous. Like not even Cabal had that many mobs in their open world, you know, and then they had mobs, you know. But it's like I said, it's to increase the longevity of the game, make it a little harder, keep you on it longer, keep it alive. They're using an old school tactic that was really famous in the early 2000s.
Time killer, yeah.
And the late 2009, 2010 time period. So.
Oh, it's over there.
Yeah, to say
Hold on, come back.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I need more time.
Oh my god. Oh my god. See, that's my drift. Oh, it's just coins.
No, that's good though. No, we need that. When we get higher level, that's coming.
I'm in the mills, man. I'm in the mills. Tens of mills.
It'll go away when you go to complete the build. And once you hit like 90s, is when you really start to see your money really leave your system.
I'm not ready yet.
That's what I'm not looking forward to. But overall, I'm at, let me see, 7.5 mil. That's after critiquing the build. I was at like 12, 13 mil earlier. But as far as like the classes, I do enjoy the classes and how like each class definitely has like different abilities you can use based on your Paragon board and what kind of build you want to go for and what you find and what you revolve your weapons around. So that's definitely something to say the least. We gotta go to the right. That's something to say the least I do like about this game. I like that when you do put that grind in, it definitely pays off. I haven't done any. I've done PvP. I think I've killed 2 players already. It's pretty interesting. There are some players who are extremely broken.
Oh my god.
They've been grinding a lot longer than we have, and the game does reward the grind over time. It's just you need to be real careful with what kind of build you're building, even if it's a meta. If you're going with a meta, that's cool and all. I'm not really going with a meta. I decided to go with my own kind of build. So how viable is it in PvP? I don't think it's very good. As far as how good it is in PvP, I think it's great, you know. But yeah, they definitely need to just those little things, you know.
I'm not ready yet.
That's what I do enjoy about build versatility as far as that goes. You know, this part right here, rain of arrows, I'm able to freeze, poison, shadow imbue them, and just work them. I think that's pretty awesome. That's one thing I do enjoy about the rogues. Second thing I like about rogues is that their builds mostly revolve around movement speed, so you're able to get really good angles and get really good DPS.
I think I just got a unique.
Oh, did you?
So.
Nice. But yeah, enough about me rambling on about that. That's how I feel about it. If there's any other questions and stuff you guys want to ask me, just leave it in the chat.
I'm not ready.
I'll answer whatever you guys want to ask. We got a self-destructor on me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, those are the guys I can't really deal with well. They're done.
Ouch.
I definitely need to get the Paragon board that has the damage to elites. I got
it now. Let's go.
I kind of feel bad that I got rid of the critical strike damage for imbues and for regular damage, but like I really needed this ring to be here. It has practically everything I need, except for the damage over time, but it's like no matter how many times I change it, it just won't give me what I need.
In all my years exploring the steppes, I have never encountered this room. It
Shamans.
seems to have simply emerged
I
out
know.
of the basement.
Frozen.
I did the rain of arrows on
Guess
them.
why? The ancients carved deep into the salt of this area, we assume, for its protective qualities. A structure like this could have held
That's pretty
powerful
good.
evil at bay. Or
She's a barbarian. She's
perhaps
faster than me. I had to remove
kept it
movement
locked
speed just to
inside.
get the word of Hakam.
I'm
We were
just
like
like,
almost,
meow.
like we were almost like the same.
Oh, it's
movement speed
wraiths
at one
now.
point.
Blah.
Yo, these guys are the worst. Another thing, wraiths and their straight attack, absolutely ridiculous. And poison, pretty bad. The beasts, when they run into you, pretty bad because the chances that I'm one-shotting you are pretty high. Ballistas, pretty bad. I'm fighting for just a little bit of a nerf on some of their stuff, man. Just a little bit. It doesn't have to be a massive nerf. Like, we don't have to nerf them into the ground, but, like, a little bit of a nerf would go a long way. The amount of times I've seen, like, people get one-shot in tier 40 dungeons, tier 30 dungeons because of, like, a ballista or a wraith straight attack is beyond me. You know? And it's like the enemy's poison is, like, absolutely insanity. I just died.
Okay, I'll be right there.
You think you'll be able to revive me? They got shamans and stuff.
Watch this.
Oh, nice. Alright, good stuff.
In poison too.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, rogues are squishy. They gotta stay moving around. The moment I stand still for too long, I get wrecked. And my stats are pretty good on my rogues. They're not terrible at all. As you guys can see, like, we're holding out pretty well against our enemies, but wow, I'm getting a lot of ancestral. It's like the game hears me talking crap. It's like, here you go, man. Let me bribe you so you can stay around a little bit longer, you know?
I'm not ready.
That's something a lot of people were complaining about too, was it felt like no matter how hard you were grinding, you never got anything worth, like, I guess fixing or putting on your build.
I need more time.
People were like, well, I'm level 80 something now, and I haven't had a good piece until, like, since 60.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm not ready yet.
You know? It's
Like, now, every now and then I'll find something that's just a little bit better than what I have, but it's never significant. It's never a significant increase. And it'll only be like 1 or 2 items at a time. Like, well, when before, the lower levels, I would be changing everything out pretty often.
It's like level 1 through 50. It's like they definitely draw you in, and then once you get over level 50, it's when you start to really see the state of the game really start to slow down and decay for the players who are grinding. I think there should be stronger elixirs, at least 10% more XP instead of 5%.
Dude, yeah, like, come on.
You know?
What the hell is 5%?
And then you also got to remember too, when you hit level 100, chances they are some of your stuff may be obsolete when you hit that level. And then you'll have to like pretty much put all your aspects and stuff back into it. But why does it have to take for you to get to level 100 for you to like finally start using those really important aspects, or even close to level 100 for you to start actually seeing really good build progress?
Oh, let's go back.
Know? So yeah, it's just something to think about, you know, like definitely something. It's hard to balance these kind of games. It's not easy. Like, there's just so much different directions you can be going in with this game, and because of that, it's not exactly easy to balance or please every player. But it is what it is. Bang! About to hit him with the rain of arrows. This is my favorite attack of the game, honestly. As you can see, the crowd control is pretty insane on it.
Need more time. I'm out of energy.
Oh, he's done. He's gonna self-destruct though.
I'm not ready.
Nice, it is done.
We got one more.
Yeah, over here.
Things.
You did it. We can kill
Well,
these
we're
guys
probably
though.
gonna kill these guys anyway.
Yeah, kill them for XP, yeah.
I need more time.
Aim. Done.
I need more time.
So that ultimate's so strong, dude. I don't care what anybody says. That is a really good ultimate. If you know how to, if you build your build right around it, it's a great ultimate. All right.
We could do 32s now, I think.
Yeah, probably. I guess we'll have to raise up our stuff.
So clear my inventory.
And the last thing I wanted to say about this game was I really can't stand when you reroll and you get the most trash stuff. Like, they don't even tell you what you can possibly get as a reroll for each of your slots. And that is a big, big, big issue. Because people are using a lot of resources and they're not even knowing what they're supposed to be getting or what they can possibly be getting.
Well, something that I do to combat that is I actually look at it, like I back out, look at it in the inventory and see the stat range.
Right, well, it's not even stat range I'm talking about. I'm talking about just abilities you can roll to
Well, it
affix
says
your
it's
items.
random.
Right, but I'm trying to tell you that there's certain slots and stuff that you reroll that will only give you specific things. So, let's say your top slot is usually where your vulnerable damage would normally be at, versus your bottom slot will probably be where your damage reduction would probably be at for some of your stuff. So it's like they don't tell you what you can possibly get for your rerolls as far as
Can't
what
do
your
that here.
abilities are or stat wise. They only tell you the range of that stat or what you can possibly get, but they don't tell you what you can get by rerolling that item. You see what I'm saying? So an example, 590 maximum life up here, 17% critical strike damage. If I was to go and reroll the 590 life on this ring or something, right? They don't tell you what you can possibly be getting, and that's an issue, big issue, because then you don't even know if what you could possibly getting is even worth it, you know. So now you'll be wasting resources, wasting a bunch of stuff that you may actually possibly need, over the possibility that it's a chance you can get something good. And then it's a ridiculous amount of money just to reroll it. For example, one of my rings right now in the slot, 1.6 mil just to reroll it once. Like, that's crazy, you know? So it's things like
Yeah.
that are gonna keep people engaged in the game, and that's why I'm like just kind of slowly burning out on the Diablo genre. I like it, but this is the kind of game that if I got nothing better going on, this is probably a game I would play. As far as playing it seriously, uh, I don't know. I'd have to take time to think about that. Elden Ring I take pretty seriously. I played that one pretty seriously. Um, and that's because of the dynamic and how balanced the game is. But overall, I love the storyline in this game. I do like the aesthetics, like how you can make your character look cool by changing your wardrobe. This is what my character looks like. I think it's a really good look. The aesthetics is amazing. Um,
Yeah, I'm glad you could change the appearance with transmog.
yeah, that's really awesome. I really do enjoy that a lot. I think that really does bring some stuff. But as I said, and I'll say it again, I really do wish you can see your characters look a lot better and not just like whenever you're like looking at your menu or you're changing something in the wardrobe or whatever, you know. But
Mhm.
whatever, it is what it is. It's just one of those kind of games. It's an acquired taste kind of game, and it's a taste that I like, but I feel there's more seasonings that need to put in place of that taste, you know, to perfect it, so that I can continue to play this and others will continue to play it. In fact, I'm gonna read you guys something. Read you guys something quite interesting. Let me see. Let's see what we got. Let's go to Reddit, right? I don't have a Reddit account. I only surf it on the regular internet, right? And usually they talk to about a lot of other stuff, right? Build stuff like that, things people complain about. Somebody said, somebody had said, the glitching of some of the quests. I mentioned that. The horse mentioned that. A few other things mentioned that. Grind mentioned that. The ability to be able to make it easier to move your items around your inventory and everything. Mentioned that. I'm mentioning that now. I feel like if they can just like what would make this game more amazing, and this is like a big one for me. It made the game a little more convenient for the guys who are actually putting the grind in to get more levels. You know, that's like really what it comes down to. I'm about to start another one, by the way.
Mhm. Go ahead.
32.
Mhm.
All right. So yeah, you gotta remember like the
Can't
only
do that
really
here.
good grind in the game is gonna be Nightmare Dungeons, right? And I really feel like they should divide up that grind between Helltide events, open world events, so on and so on. I feel like each event, besides the higher tier Nightmare Dungeons, should be giving pretty good XP. Not fantastic, just decent. Like, I can get kind of the same amount of XP or close to the same amount of XP as a Nightmare Dungeon without having to use a Nightmare Sigil. Because a lot of the dungeons are very, like, they're pretty horrible. That's why they're called Nightmare Dungeons, you know? I'm here, by the way, babe.
I forget which type this is. I feel like a lot of the sigils are this exact nightmare dungeon. Molewood.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go in, though. I think my elixir's still
Oh
cracked.
lord, this thing.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. We should be able to blast right through, though. This Nightmare Dungeon is really not terrible. The forest one, I like this one. This one's narrow, straight to the point. Enemies are grouped up perfectly for me to use my crowd control. We get through these ones kind of quick.
I'm not ready yet.
I think as long as we keep moving quickly, we'll be able to get everything we need going.
Need more time.
Oh boy.
I'm not ready yet.
We're making it through. I do wish there was more events besides the Nightmare Dungeons where we can get some good XP is what I'm trying to say, you guys. You know? Like definitely more events, like such as like Legion events are cool, World Boss events are cool. I really do enjoy those a lot. I think the World Bosses are probably the coolest one as far as open world events go. Strongholds were pretty dope. Really enjoyed that too. And then you got all this other stuff out here that we're doing.
I need more time.
She got clapped as usual. Like I said, for a game just coming out, this is like it's not bad. It's just a few things to do, but once
Need
you've
more
like
time.
been on the grind for as long as we have, all of it gets old real fast. It gets tedious, you know. So yeah, you guys will most likely be seeing me in Elden Ring starting tomorrow. This will probably be my last day playing Diablo for now, until I could until that season 1 comes out. Then when that comes out, I'll be on it, streaming it. I'll let you guys know what I think. You guys can let me know what you think. And if you guys aren't like playing it, you can play it and watch my live stream, and we can all just kind of like talk about how we feel about it, you know, in the community. We can kind of work it out. But yeah. All in all, not a terrible game. Is it worth 70
Need
bucks?
more energy.
In my opinion, absolutely not. But that's just my opinion. There's some others that may wholeheartedly disagree with me. You know, I think this game should have been. I mean, it's a new game, so
I'm
obviously it's
not
going to be
ready
a lot
yet.
of money. I think it should have been released at like 55 bucks, 50 bucks.
I mean, they probably priced it at 70 for the cutscenes alone.
Yeah, and you know
I knew
what?
that was a lot of money.
That definitely, yeah, you're right. The cutscenes were absolutely amazing in this game. All right, I can give this game that for sure,
I'm not
100%.
ready yet.
Cutscenes were really nice, you know. Like they definitely were worth it. Oh, like the cutscenes were
I'm not
absolutely
ready yet.
amazing. Storyline was pretty good too. I won't even lie. I like the storyline. Just wish they, like I said, just wish they could change the things that I did complain about. But continuing on, let's talk about the rest of the game. So, another thing I really enjoy about the game too is, like I said, when you get a really good crowd control build going, it really feels good to
Need more
just clear
time.
out so many elite enemies and just really put in that work. You can really see the fruits of your labor start to come together. Very slowly, but surely, you'll start to see it come together. So it's worth it, in my opinion, to an extent. Was that a dead end back there? It was, right? Yeah, it's dead end. We gotta go up this way. Alright, alright. We're almost done with this dungeon. I like this dungeon the most. I wish we had more dungeons like this. Sometimes I feel like the nightmare dungeons feel a little random at times, you know.
Sometimes
Dang.
I feel like they're too long.
Yeah,
A
they
lot of
should be a little
filler.
bit shorter. Yeah,
I'm not ready yet.
definitely.
Because it's like, you gotta do one objective. Oh, travel to this area, and then you gotta do another one.
I definitely do
I'm not
feel like
ready
they
yet.
are a little too long. Yeah, that I could 100% agree with that. Especially the one with the jail with all the raids. Oh my god, that is like one of the worst ones I've done so far.
I need more time.
You know, like sometimes I feel like if you don't got the right group with you or you're not running the right stuff, a nightmare dungeon can take close to 20 to 30 minutes if you're not on it. You know?
You already have to do so many of these just to level
I'm not
up.
ready yet.
And now, look, we have to destroy the skeletal structure.
Mhm.
I just got on the floor. He was taking a nap.
Oh yeah, my arrows knock him over. That's why.
I'm not ready
I
yet.
had
My
traded
attack
my
speed slowed down because I lost an aspect.
I boosted my basic attack speed by 29% to keep vulnerable proccing constantly. Make sure you keep going.
I'm not ready yet.
That bubble, man. I feel like that bubble on your armor, that 4% that makes you immune for 4 seconds or 3
Need more
seconds, that
time.
is a must. Like that is a must on your build. You need that.
Yeah, I have one that's maxed at 5 seconds, but I don't want to use that yet till I find something better.
Oh, lucky. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, that's a good one. 5 seconds doesn't seem like a long time, you guys, but it
Need
definitely
more
is for
time.
how fast-paced this game is. Fast-paced gameplay, slow-paced grind.
Dude, I saw the memes about Diablo 3 versus this one, and everybody was like, basically that they could chill playing
Need more
D3,
time.
but with this one, like you're on the edge of your seat, like you gotta pay attention.
Yeah. There's days I'm legit burned out from
Chaos.
playing. You know?
Yeah.
And we'll play all day too, bro.
Don't have
We
enough
won't even
energy.
know it until like we look at the time and be like, what the heck? Because we're so hyper
Need more
focused.
time.
And I feel like
Yeah,
that
like
was
what
the
do you
goal.
mean this is our third world boss? How long have we been on?
Uh, this will definitely bring my glyph up to 15. I like it. There's a chest back here, babe.
Oh.
Never mind, it's a trap.
There's a trap.
Dang. He's done. Alright, let's see. Bang, it's 15 now. Perfect. Alright, I don't think I'm going to level these ones up for a little while. I'm going to leave it at 17 and 15. I think I'll level up some other ones. Definitely this one next time. Diminish. Grants 25% bonus to all rare nodes within range. You take 10% reduced physical damage from vulnerable enemies. Now, mind you, in my build, vulnerable enemies are constantly proccing, so this is actually great. So that's going to be my next glyph I'm going to level up. One thing I do enjoy about Nightmare Dungeons is the fact that I can level up the glyphs and make them more effective for my build.
I was gonna say also, I wish you could change more than just one stat, reroll more than just one on the items.
Yeah, I think they did that to balance the game for those who are like super rich. You know, like they got like 100 mil, 200 mil, and they're just breaking the game by rerolling all their stats. I think that's why they did that. These cards are really good, actually. I think I'm gonna hold on. Well, they're 737. Damn, the stats are good though. Yeah, you know what? I'll just discard them. No, these ain't good either. It's an RNG based kind of game. Either you're lucky or you're not. That's how it goes.
It goes straight to kill a shot.
Oh, up to an 18.5% chance to slow enemies. But I'll be losing my chance in damage. I'll hold on to that though. That could be good for PvP. 4.7% cooldown reduction. That's another thing with my other amulet, and maybe that's why I think I'm gonna switch that out. Cause the amulet of Hakam, the word of Hakam is really good with my special. Like it's insanely good. But I've come to realize like those imbuements are really great, and they really do like set the playing field right. But I'm gonna show you something one of my other amulets can do. This one of these 5-star ones. This one. 43.3% damage reduction while injured. 12.9% imbuement skill cooldown, which is actually very good. 18% movement speed and 3 ranks of the weapon mastery passive. Versus 20.3% non-physical damage, 22.5% ultimate skill damage, 21 critical strike damage when imbued skills, plus 1 rank of all imbuements, which is great for the kind of build I got. But that movement speed and that weapons is pretty good. Not to mention when you hit a crowd-controlled enemy, there is up to a 57% chance for that crowd-controlled effect to spread to another unaffected enemy. So, all in all, I feel like this would probably be the better choice than the Word of Hakam, which I don't have an issue with. We're gonna go put a gem on this. Put this on. You guys are gonna see a huge difference in my gameplay now. I just like the Word of Hakam because I'm a little like lazy to just imbue before I shoot the arrow. I feel like it takes long, and it automatically just throws it on. So that rain of arrows really does a lot of work. It does. I might just keep the Word of Hakam in my inventory just in case. You guys let me know what you think about Diablo. Let me know if you guys hate it, love it. Let me know what you guys like, dislike about it. I'd like to know what y'all opinions are because I'm a little all talked out on opinions right now because at the moment I can't think of anything else on my head besides those things that urge my soul. Word. Tier 35, tier 31, I got another tier 32. You want me to hit it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, now I got another glyph I gotta level up.
Cultists? Oh no!
Just be careful with that folder. It's actually all my important stuff. Alright, I'm going in. What about you?
I'm already there. I'm already there.
Alright. Are you already here? Alright, let's pop an
Yeah, I'm
elixir.
right there. Let's go.
Slay, it's a Slayer dungeon. You guys can see my movement speed is a lot more improved now. My damage is a lot better, and my imbuements have a cooldown reduction, so...
Need more time.
Dang. Alright. I definitely feel like the Amulet of Hakam still has like better stats for my kind of build, honestly. But I really do like the stats on this. It's just so much better. Plus with the cooldown reduction, I can keep getting my imbuements back.
I need more time.
So I can just spam rain of arrows a little better.
Time.
And plus, I get a lot more damage because I actually have the one of my abilities on my amulet where it increases. It actually increases my weapon mastery passive. So my crossbows do like a good 10% more damage, bows more damage. Pretty awesome. Oh, I was hoping that was a cursed one so I can get a little more XP. Let's find out. Plus, the amulet also has a, if I'm not mistaken, 57% chance to pass the crowd effective or crowd control effect to more enemies that aren't crowd control effect. That's pretty awesome. So yeah.
I'm not ready yet.
Cultist key, you got it. Yup, nice. Bang. I do miss all the imbuements at once, but like I said, I feel like this amulet would do a lot better as far as like damage and things we need to do. Now we're gonna see what this side of the dungeon wants us to do. Slay the high priest. Let's see if we can find him, run through the horse, quick scoop him up.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh my goodness!
I got you, baby girl.
Need more time.
Oh yeah, we're blasting through tier 32s like nothing.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
We'll go another ancestral. Oh, we just let that lead out of the cage. That's alright. He just got let out because we get wrecked.
I'm not ready yet.
Dude, I'm getting legendaries left and right though. What about you?
Nah, wish I could say the same, but I cannot.
I need more time.
Alright, I'm wrecking them. And because my
I'm not
basic
ready.
attack speed's higher, they're vulnerable like constant.
I need more time. I need more time.
They're finished. Oh, no, they're not. More up here.
I'm not ready yet.
Poison arrows this time.
I need more time.
Alright.
I'm not ready yet.
Dude, we are wrecking them. Ooh, an event. Nice. This will give us
I need more
extra
time.
XP.
You cannot stop us.
Oh yes we can.
I'm not ready yet.
Sanctuary will burn. We will remain.
I'm not ready yet.
Jeez.
We are failing this. They can't transform.
I need more time.
Ah, this is where the word of Hakam would have came in pretty handy.
My brethren.
Damn it! Oh, we slayed them before.
Yeah, we did it already. We actually passed it. Alright, guess we're going back. We need one more high priest to slay before the dungeon's over, or before we have to fight a boss.
I need more time.
You know, screw it. I'm gonna switch to the word of Hakam. This amulet's great and all, but word of Hakam does a lot more work,
I'm not ready yet.
as you can see. It's just it's a special that comes once in a while, so it's never really that good. And if it had human cooldown reduction, I think this
more
amulet
time.
would be amazing. But it doesn't. So yeah.
I need more time.
So many elites.
Yeah, I'm fighting a lot. Hold on. Oh yeah, you got a lot on you. Poison.
I know. But I have to be up close and they keep spreading the poison.
Self-destruction.
I'm not ready yet.
There you go. That's the end of it. Yeah, this one's the one I want to upgrade. I just leveled it up 3 times. Hell yeah. Let me check my Paragon board. Okay.
Chill.
Sorry. Yeah, look at that. My vulnerable damage went up by 3.3% because I've been leveling that one up. So that's pretty good. I mean, it pays off in time. It's just like I said, don't see the point in grinding so hard if we can't bring these characters over. Alright, you guys. I'm going to be ending this live stream right here only because I am done playing Diablo for today. I'm going to help my wife out for a little bit and then I'm getting off. If you like the content, like and subscribe. I'm going to definitely change the name of the stream to something else. I'll be like ranting about what I don't like about Diablo 4. Maybe that'd probably be better. And we'll see how it goes, being that I did touch on a lot of topics that a lot of viewers have been complaining about, including myself, and what I believe is actually killing the game. So, with that being said, if you like it, please leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I'll be releasing a build video before the week is up. Have a good one. Armywolfgaming out.